Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we are here to break down the Eagles versus the Giants, the first matchup of the 2022 NFL season. And I'm here to tell y'all something you already know. The Eagles are the better team. We all know it. However, it's still a division opponent. We are on the road, and we got to take this game serious. The Giants do love the blitz. Today, we talk about Brian Daboll's comments, the Giants versus the Eagles, and a blind reveal of the MVP stats. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, we got some things to talk about. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not, and ding that bell. You know we trying to grow notification gang. And check out the link in the description. It's a free app called the Chalkboard app. We talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes, and it's free for Androids, iPhones. Sign up. We had a couple people sign up yesterday. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into Brian Daboll's comments before we break down this game, because I'm not saying the Giants stink, but the game plan is simple. Do exactly what you did to Tennessee. They play the same style. But listen to what Coach Brian Daboll said about the Eagles. Giants coach was asked, what catches your attention when you watch the Eagles film? His answer? Everything. Listen.
What catches your attention when you watch film of them?
Everything. Their defensive line, their receivers, their quarterback, their offensive line. I mean, their offensive line is as good as it gets. Starts with Kelsey. Gets everything set. Just been a fantastic player for a really long time. I think Jalen is operating at an extremely high level. And throw AJ, Devontae, Quez got injured there. We'll see where he's at. The running game is really good. Their defense, their corners, their line. They can rush the passer, stop the run. It's the reason why they're 11-1. They're a well-rounded team.
Listen, he ain't lie, but the way he discussed how good we were, right? The things Philly Mike been saying. The defense is showing how versatile it is. Stop the pass, stop the run. And on offense, you got to worry about Jalen Hurts' legs, his arm, AJ, Devontae. He even mentioned Quez because he noticed he's been coming alive in Dallas Goedert's absence. He's talked about the run game. You don't see coaches go that in depth for what you got to stop on an NFL football team, but the Eagles have so many ways to win, and Brian Daboll knows it's going to be a challenge. However, the Eagles already have one loss on the season, and how did we lose? We shot ourselves in the foot. It happens. These guys are human, so unless that happens, I believe the Eagles are going to win, and so does the NFL analysts. There's always one, I said, but nah, got to come in ready to play. The division games can be weird, and we know the Giants are going to blitz. Now, early in the season, blitzing caused some problems for Jalen Hurts. If there was anything we had to say Hurts got to get better against, it was the blitz. Arizona did it, kind of spooked them a little bit. The Cowboys did it the first time, kind of spooked them a little bit. But Pittsburgh did it, we beat it. The Texans did it, we beat it. We saw it last week against the Titans, we beat it. We've been beating it left and right now, and we need to continue. No team blitzes more and plays more man than the New York Giants. But the game preview picks, Adam Ranks takes the Giants, 24-21. The rest are all Eagles. A couple close games, a couple 10-point wins, a couple 14-point wins. Y'all can read it on the screen. I don't want to go through all of it. But I believe the Eagles got to follow suit with the same game plan. What do we try to stop? The running back, Derrick Henry. Who do we got to stop? The running back, Saquon Barkley. Now listen, Daniel Jones had made some decent plays down the field, but it comes off of play action. How does Ryan Tannehill get busy? Off of play action. So you got to stop the run on first and second down. You got to watch play action. And we just came off a 6-sack game. I believe Daniel Jones holds the ball a little longer than Ryan Tannehill. He's more athletic than Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill beat us with his legs a couple times. He was the leading rusher for the Tennessee Titans. So there's one thing I would add into this wrinkle of a game plan. Use what you did against Tennessee, but also watch Daniel Jones, who is going to run on us. Again, the Titans picked up a fourth down and fourth down and a second down via the run, 7 and 10 yards. Can't let Jones do that to you. Remember that one long run he had? Yes, he stumbled and fell, but he is definitely athletic, and he's always using that QB zone read to run it inside the 20, especially against the Eagles. So pay attention to that. But when I look at this Giants team, they're going to blitz. There's going to be one-on-ones, and you got to feed Smitty, Quez, and A.J. Brown. Now, I believe Adoree Jackson is coming back. He's probably going to match up against A.J. Brown. The fact is, he's not big enough. He's not physical enough. They do know each other from Tennessee. They played together, I think 1 or 2 years together. But it's not going to change. If the blitz comes, Jalen Hurts got to hit his hot reads and hit the deep ball one-on-one. If you see any one of number 6 or number 11, you hit them if they're one-on-one. Simple as that. I think the Eagles will run the ball better in this game versus what they did against the Tennessee Titans. But the game plan on offense and defense, especially on defense, should be the same. Now, I want to do a blind reveal real quick. So, make your choice. Who would you pick for the MVP? Player A, listen closely, 2,940 passing yards, 609 rushing yards, 29 total touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 108.3 passer rating. Player B, 3,446 passing yards, 224 rushing yards, 30 total touchdowns, 8 interceptions, a passer rating of 103.7. And the last guy, number C, 3,808 passing yards, 283 rushing yards, 32 total touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and a passer rating of 104.9. So I want y'all to pick now. And shout out to the people who have community posts enabled. Some people see them, some people don't. Some people always tell me, if you put something on your community post that is important, please talk about it in the video because I don't check community posts. Cool. The community post people know. I seen y'all commenting. I agree with a lot of y'all. But I'm talking a lot because I want you to drop your answer, A, B, C, in the comment section now. Because in about 10 seconds, I'm going to reveal which player is which player, all right? That being said, going back to the Eagles and Giants for the next 10, 15 seconds so y'all can put that in the chat or the comment section, we should beat the Giants. I only see us losing if we shoot ourselves in the foot. When we play Eagles football, there's not many teams that can beat us. The thing is, though, you can't have a bad game against them. And even if you do have a bad game, I think we can still overcome it as long as we don't turn the ball over as much as we did against Washington. Simple as that. Now, I talked for a little bit. Let's look at the answers. Boom. You guessed it. A is Jalen Hurts. B was Joe Burrow. And C was Patrick Mahomes. I like the blind reveals because it takes the bias out of it. It takes the bias out of it. Now, again, if you're a fan as much as I am, and I know a lot of Eagle Nation is, y'all can kind of decipher who's who through the stats. But the average fan seeing a blind reveal, a lot of them are really looking at A as the guy who has the higher passer rating, dual threat, got almost as much total touchdowns, but way less turnovers. That's our boy Jalen Hurts, who is the front runner in my eyes. Again, Mahomes is right behind him. 2 weeks ago, if you would have said Mahomes, I wouldn't have been mad. You would have said Jalen, I wouldn't have been mad. I think in the last 2 weeks, with the rushing game against the Packers and the throwing game against the Titans, he separated a little bit. Hurts separated a little bit. As you guys know, the 9-minute mark is when I kind of close these videos out. So drop the muscle emoji in the chat. I wanted y'all to pick a new emoji, but y'all stuck with the muscle. You can add in some flair. Go in and throw in the Eagles emoji, the lockdown emoji for Slaying Bradbury. But yes, drop the muscle emoji for the people that watch 9 minutes deep on the Philly Tall podcast. And leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you said A, B, C, but you still got something to say as it pertains to Saquon Barkley, the Giants, the Eagles, let me know in the comment section too. You could comment more than once. I appreciate ya. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.